Or at least that they're a top. They walk around going, I'm a top, I'm a top, I'm not a bottom. Champion, have a look at your deadlift stance. Does this look like the stance of somebody who's about to give it or who's about to get it? It looks like you're about to bloody get it, champion. Even standing like that, I don't feel comfortable. I did sumo for like 8 weeks, 8 weeks, and I had to stop because I was looking at men in a different way. I was like, he looks like he could hold me real tight. I wonder how big he is. Do you know what I mean? I had to stop. It was getting ridiculous. And don't sit there and tell me you pull sumo and you don't have those thoughts. No conviction. I hate it. If you're gonna do something, have some conviction and do it. You let yourself down, let others down, and if there's people in your life, how are they gonna look at you the same when you walk away from every single challenge that comes your way, even the ones that you asked for? You suck. And welcome back. Now today, I'm training back, shoulders, and biceps, but more importantly, I wanna talk about some things that are really pissing me off, right? I was sitting there this morning going, what do I want to talk about today? And I was like, it's Sunday, so why don't I talk about 20 things that really grind my gears? I want to have a bit of a rant. I got some shit to get off my chest, but I also want to have some fun with it. So I've already had one of these. I've got a second one. I'm going to eat this now. I'm going to wait a little bit longer. I'm going to get started with my session. Now, what is it? You may know it as an edible. So it's going to make this session a little more fun, I think. It's going to make me a little more funny, maybe more charismatic. I don't know if it could make me more handsome, but we'll wait and find out. We'll be back in a few minutes. We're going to train and we're going to just talk some shit because I'm sure you'll agree there's a lot of things that really piss me off and they probably piss you off too. So let's talk about it. All right, baby, now let's get started. I'm feeling pretty good, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm feeling pretty good, feeling pretty sharp, feeling pretty snazzy. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've written down the whole 20 on the list because there's 20 things that really grind my gears and I want to make sure you hear every single one of them, all right? The first one, people who like shit music. Now, you may be sitting there going, well, I think your music is shit. That's not the point. I know more about music than you do. I know more about music than anybody. And if I think your music's shit, it's shit and my music is better. Okay, that's how it is. I listen to some people's music and I'm like, how do you even listen to this? What is this noise coming out of the speaker? You know, it's music for weirdos and losers. It's not metal. If it's not metal, then what are you doing? You know what I mean? Although I like music that isn't metal either, but it has to be really specific to what I like. And if it's not that, then it's shit. But I know you know what I mean, right? Like you ever like walk into a gym or you go to the shops and you're like, what are they playing this shit for? Who likes this music? But then you kind of realize that probably everybody else likes this music and it's just you that probably doesn't like it because you're kind of stuck in just liking the same thing. It's probably me too. But that's not the point. Your music's shit. You should listen to metal. And if you don't, well, you suck. And I make the rules, that's how it is, so cry about it. Anyway, what's the next one? All right, this is a big one. Fucking two, it really grinds my gears. Fake nutties. Oh man. I mean, all right, bro, no worries. Let's just believe that you are 6% body fat, 320 pounds, you know, winning pro shows, but you're natty, you know, you just did it with hard work, right? Everybody else has to take gear to achieve these sorts of things, but you're special. And generally, if you go to the Instagram bio of these people that are generally fake nutties, I'll tell you one thing you typically see in the bio, for Christ. Fake nutty for Christ. It's okay to lie for Christ if it serves you and your pockets. You know what I mean? It's a bit of a worry. I don't care who takes gear. No one really does. Like, there's more honor and integrity in taking something and just owning up to it because no one cares. People only care when you lie about it. I'm transparent as hell. I think it'd be stupid for me to go, oh yeah, I'm, 140 kilos, I pull 410 kilos, bench 260, I'm natty, bruh. You can do it, Natty. You just got to work harder. Shut up, dickhead. Anyway, the third thing though, okay, don't get me started on this one. I was on the way to the gym this morning and it happened, okay? It's like, yeah, when you're driving, if you're old enough to have a license and you have a car, right, if you're a responsible adult, not that I've lost my license or anything like that recently, but if you have your license and you're driving and you're in a hurry to get somewhere, right, you're driving along, fucking listening to music, and someone in front of you is just going so slow, like they're doing the speed limit. How inconvenient when someone's doing the speed limit or 3 or 4 kilometers an hour under the speed limit, right? What a pain in the ass. But you know, until it makes it fucking worse is when you get in the shits and you go to overtake them, then you end up behind someone slower. And then you go to merge back in next to them again and they've boxed you in and you're stuck like a dickhead. I hate it when that happens. Like, get off the road. Why is anybody on the road at 11 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday? Go home. I'm trying to get to the gym. I'm sure you can relate. It might sound a bit unreasonable, but it pisses me off, man. Anyway, I have a fucking moment, figure out what I'm gonna do next. Probably another set of lat pull downs. Now I'm gonna do some arms. We'll do some arms, we'll do some biceps. And I'm gonna continue to talk about things that piss me off because it feels good. It's good to talk about it, right? Ooh, yeah. All right, the fourth thing that really grinds my gears. When people say they're doing speed work, right, in the gym with their lifting, but it's not really speed work. I know that might not sound like a lot, but it's a lot. Let me tell you why. Just because you did a single, right, at 600 pounds and it moved slightly faster than normal does not mean that it's speed work, especially when it's 95% of your fucking max, man. Oh. Speed work is reserved for at max 60% of your max, right? Typically done with under 50% of your max weight. And it's done speedy, quick, not slightly faster than normal. That's not speed work. God damn it, you're just lifting heavier weights a little bit better than you were last time. And don't get me wrong, I like speed work. It's good to be fast, it's good to be explosive, but don't sit there and tell me you pulled 5 kilos under your max for speed. You might be on speed, the drug, because it certainly didn't look that way. Goodness gracious me. All right, I'm gonna calm down. The fifth one on my list here, a real one, okay, fucking absent fathers. Now, if you've been blessed enough to be a father and you have a kid and you choose to not be in that child's life, not even that. If you don't fight to be in that child's life, you're a fucking loser. You're a loser. If you have a kid, that is a blessing. And you need to value that more than anything in this fucking world. And I mean that. I know I'm joking around a lot. These things all piss me off, but this is truly disappointing. That is just fucking pathetic. So, if you're ever fortunate enough to actually sleep with a woman and she somehow gets impregnated, be grateful and do your best to be a good dad. Do your best. I'm not saying you have to be perfect. No one is. But be there and do your fucking best. For real. For real. That's 5 things that I hate so far. We'll go one more before I do another fucking set. Yes. Oh. Number 6, fake positive people. Oh, you fuckers. Sometimes life sucks, and that's okay. Not everything is rainbows and butterflies. You don't have to sit there and try and force yourself to make the best out of every situation, have a smile on your face. Oh, missed me deadlifts today. I missed me 400 kilo deadlift. It's great. It's great, you know. I feel good about it. It's okay to be pissed off. Not everything's going to go to plan. Some days are shit. Sometimes life sucks, and that's okay. But what you need to realize is things get better. We have good days. We have bad days. Life is what you make it. But as I said, sometimes it's okay to just be like, you know what? This is shit, but tomorrow will be better. Just don't be fake. Fake positivity drives me crazy because it's like you're not living in reality and no one's ever going to relate to you because you're full of shit. That's my fucking opinion anyway. Let's do a set of curls. You probably don't care about my opinion. I don't blame you. I'm a little bit unstable, but I have fun. I have fun. The edibles feel good. And also last night I was up really, really late because I couldn't sleep and I was designing an alternate logo and I came up with one for Cult Strength. So if you want to see it, hang around to the end of the video and I'll show you the new logo. It's sick. Oh yeah, baby. Getting that, oh yeah, that pump, baby. Got to get big. It's Sunday and I'm not at church. This is my church. We can call this hate church because we're talking about all the things that we hate. Oh. And while we're on the topic, number 7, people shoving their religious beliefs down other people's throats as if it's their member in their pants. It doesn't work like that, okay? Just because you believe in a certain fairy tale doesn't mean someone else is going to. Everyone can believe in a fairy tale, I'm not saying you can't. But don't try and force everybody to believe yours. Hey, I have my own beliefs and I have conviction with them. I feel strongly about them. If anyone asks me about them, I'll talk about it. But you don't see me going around going, oh, hey mate, do you like the devil? I'm not a devil worshipper. Everyone thinks I am. But point being, I'm not like, do you want to see the devil's penis? You know what I mean? Because you all walk around like you're sucking on JC. You know what I'm saying? But like, he's your hero. It doesn't mean he's mine. I have no problem with Jesus. But what I'm saying is, don't walk around and force it down their throat because it's going to have the opposite effect. If you want to bring people closer to Christ, maybe don't try and annoy the shit out of them and piss them off before they've even thought about the fucking thing, right? It is what it is. I really need at the moment, my mouth's dry, too much edible, not enough water. All right, baby, I think we're up to number 8 now. Now, number 8 is the thing that really does really fucking grind my gears, and it grinds my gears a lot because I come across it a lot, especially in what I do, right? People who say they really want something, but as soon as the going gets tough, they quit. As soon as a few things don't go their way, they quit. As soon as life gets a bit challenging, they quit. As soon as it gets just, yeah, as I said, a little bit too hard for them, I don't want to do this anymore. No conviction. I fucking hate it. If you're gonna do something, have some conviction and do it. You let yourself down, you let others down, and if there's people in your life, how are they gonna look at you the same when you walk away from every single challenge that comes your way, even the ones that you asked for? You suck. You suck and you know it. Number 9, I can go all fucking day with this. Number 9, ladies, a BBL, Brazilian butt lift. What is that? What is it? Walking around like you got a bloody beach ball on your ass with twigs as legs. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. If you want a big bum, do your squats, do your deadlifts, do your hip thrusts, lift weights, eat some food. Take supplements, but don't, for the love of God, get a BBL. I'm telling you right now, on behalf of any man who lifts weights, we don't like it. There may be some men out there, men, who don't fucking lift weights at all. They might like it, but I like my woman to have quads and hamstrings with that thick rump. Do you know what I'm saying? You can't buy the perfect ass. You can build it. You can buy perfect titties. Don't get me wrong. Love it. Ladies, cool beans. But when it comes to the butt, just work for it. For the love of God and for all of us men, hey, we're having a hard time at the moment, huh? Just don't get BBLs for the love of God. I'll do a set of lat pull downs. But what am I going to talk? They're everywhere in here. They're everywhere. All right. Tell you what else really grinds my gears. Rainbow people. Now, not just rainbow people rainbow people who try to force everybody else to live in their reality. Now, I would like to just say, I have no issue whatsoever with whatever gender or sexual orientation or pronoun that anybody wants to bestow upon themselves. I am actually all for it. That's your body. That's your right. That's your responsibility. That's your life. And I am actually genuinely happy if you're happy doing that and you're not hurting other people, right? What I have an issue with is that when you're living in your reality that you have every right to create, right? But then you try to make everybody else live in the same reality when we don't. We live in what some would call the real world. And in the real world, I'm sorry, but we don't always care about your feelings, especially when we believe they go against fact. That's just what it is. Again, no hate intended whatsoever. I would like to reinforce that. Okay, we like to joke, we banter, but if you're happy being you, be happy being you. Don't expect everybody to validate that for you in turn for you to be happy. You should be happy already, right? I thought that's how it went. Anyway, I'm gonna do some shoulders now and get a bit more of a pump. I think I'm a bit distracted. Be back in a sec. All right, number 11, I'm still here and I still got a lot of hate to speak. Let me tell you right now. People who grind my gears, people who just steal other people's content to make money, right? Now, what I'm talking about more so, there's really confrontational people on like TikTok and YouTube that will just go and find some random lifter and make content hating on them. What are you doing? Who are you serving? Yourself only. And when you only serve yourself, I think you've gone astray. That's my opinion. And it's also disturbingly lazy. Like, I'm sure as a human being, you have more to offer than just picking someone apart and hating on them publicly for no reason. Surely you have more to offer than that. I've had quite a lot of suggestions of people saying I should make content where I do those kind of reaction videos. Now, I'm not saying they're all bad. My issue is with people who tear other people down in the name of that, right? There's a lot of people out there that promote other people and speak praise on people. I like the positivity. We need more positivity. I think that negativity is too strong in this industry, right? Too many people are insecure and tearing other people down to try and get ahead. So, point being, if you make content, use your brain, come up with something original, okay? Learn, grow, be better. Don't just resort to ripping on people for some likes and a few dollars. That shit's sad. I'll tell you right now. All right, number 12. Okay. People with face tattoos. Who do you think you are? Do you think you're tough or something? You think you got a few tough stickers on your face so people won't want to fucking have a go? I'll have a go. Hold on a sec. No, I will. I don't care about this, okay? You think you're tough? I am tough, right? I didn't get these tattoos to make myself look tough. I am tough. That's what they all say, isn't it? And that's what I'm saying. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to have a think about this one. But if you're getting tattoos on your face, I think we can all agree that you're making some questionable decisions. I think that's a nice middle ground, okay? Because I can certainly say I've made some questionable decisions. Not all of them, maybe. To be fair, if you ask my mum, I'll go to get a tattoo, go, I'm getting a tattoo, Ma. Don't get it anywhere visible. What do you want me to get a tattoo on my ball sack or something? Jesus Christ, that's about the only part of me that's not visible. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm doing some shoulders, bloody shoulders, getting a bit of a pump. And the next one, there's probably not a lot of you on here because there's mostly dudes. and I think the chicks are pretty cool. Feminists, more so, feminism. It's a plague. Now, why? Stop pretending that you would be happy if you were treated like a man. Because I'm not happy. Ask any man. We're not fucking happy. And do you want to, actually, you know what? If you want to be miserable too, then sure, I'll treat you like a man. That sounds like a good trade-off. That's what I bloody reckon. If you want to bloody slave away and bloody work and bloody get fucking shit thrown at you when you're trying to express your emotions, toughen up, princess. It's okay to cry. But then when you do, everyone runs away because you're scary and emotional and unstable. If you want to be treated like that too, well, we can do that for you. You just got to ask. Well, you have asked. My wish is your command. Anyway, I think I'm high. I've ingested some edibles. I'm feeling good. Don't get me wrong. I'm getting a bit sweaty now though, and I'm starting to forget what the next one was. We'll be back in a second because I'm not done. I'm not done. I've still got 5 or 6 things that I fucking hate that you need to know about. All right, if you're still here and you're still tolerating all this hate, make sure you like this video, make sure you drop a comment and subscribe. Now, normally I post informative tutorials and training videos that are motivational, but hey, today's just a little bit different. Fuck it. Number 14, McDonald's drive-thru. Every single time I go through the McDonald's drive-thru, specifically Gavin Lock Road, Tuggerah, 2251, there is something wrong with my order every single time. And statistically, I don't know how it's possible that you managed to fuck it up so much. But it's my fault for going to McDonald's, and it's my fault for continuing to go there. But still, I don't like it. And I think that's fair enough. That's annoying. Are you okay day? Are you okay? Are you okay? For one day, fuck you on every other day. Oh, I did my bit. I asked old mate over there, are you all right, mate? And he said, yeah, mate. Job done. Job done. There's nothing wrong with him. He's all good. He doesn't need any other support or help or any other system around him to help build him up a little bit. Don't you worry about it, champion. You go back online and you start trolling people just for fun. Get back to it, you bloody dickhead. Number 16, men who don't go fishing with their mouth during Shark Week. That's pathetic. If my lady is a bleeding, hey, let me tell you right now, it's gonna look like I just ate a bowl of spaghetti bolognese face first when I come up out of there. It's carnage. It's carnage. They don't know if it's a bloody murder scene or if I've been eating pasta. No one knows. And that's how it should be. So man up. For the love of God, do us a favour. There's people who are against us already. Oh, men of this, men of that. Yeah, well, you know what? If you do that, at least they can't say you're a pussy. It is what it is. It is what it is. I've got a couple more. I've got to get this out of my system. Hope you understand, right? Gossips and drama addicts, aka people that air their dirty personal laundry on Facebook and social media. Becky, I don't care about what your boyfriend did. You probably annoyed him. You probably did his head in, so he wanted to go and get some action with bloody Kelly down the road. It was your fault. It's not your fault, but I'm sick of hearing about your shit, and if I see it one more time, I'm going to say it was your fault. Because no one cares. Sort your relationship out. Maybe put out. Just put out a little bit, for the love of God. But you know what I'm saying? Like when people slag off their other half on social media, even the other way around with dudes. It's like, I don't care. I don't care at all for one, but still, there's always two sides to every story, and you always see one, but that's the story of life, you know what I mean? So at the end of the day, if you have a problem, deal with it in-house. It's never good to make your house look vulnerable or weak, ever, or your partner. It is what it is. Oh, okay, we're almost there. People, men specifically, who pull sumo and are adamant that they're straight. Or at least that they're a top. They walk around going, I'm a top, I'm a top, I'm not a bottom. Champion, have a look at your deadlift stance. Does this look like the stance of somebody who's about to give it or who's about to get it? It looks like you're about to bloody get it, champion. Even standing like that, I don't feel comfortable. I did sumo for like 8 weeks, 8 weeks, and I had to stop because I was looking at men in a different way. I was like, he looks like he could hold me real tight. I wonder how big he is. Do you know what I mean? I had to stop. It was getting ridiculous. And don't sit there and tell me you pull sumo and you don't have those thoughts. You're lying to me. You're lying to everyone's face. Oh, okay. I think I've only got one more. I've got one more. I think we're going to make it through this okay. I think we are. Number 20. People who trust the government. If you trust the government, let me tell you right now, you probably trust your missus when she gets dolled up, wears a short skirt, and says she's going out on town for the night with the ladies, and then her phone died and you didn't hear from her in the morning. You sound like that. If you trust the government, you would trust that type of person, right? It is what it is. If you trust the government, you would trust a fat kid around pie. And I was a fat kid, and let me tell you right now, I ate the pie. I'm a grown-up now, and let me tell you, I still eat the pie, if you know what I'm saying. It is what it is. No, but really, if you trust the government, you're a special kind of breed, especially after the last few years, right? Like, at the moment, over in Australia, they're talking about the bird flu, and it's gonna kill you. I've probably got it. Do I look dead? Fucking ooze! I don't feel too great. I've been sick for a little bit, eh? But I'm still making jokes, mate. I'm still here. I'm still pretty handsome. Still pretty big. I'm still pretty big. You know, I've had a couple of edibles, don't get me wrong, but hey, we're still here. We're still having a good time. I think that's 20, but if it's not, if I missed one, all right, the last thing that grinds my gears is when people don't subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna tell my mum on ya because I think you should subscribe, okay? I try really hard, okay? I put all this effort into making all these videos and you just come on here and you tease me and you don't subscribe. Just subscribe to my channel. It's not that hard, is it? But to be fair, I don't blame you if you don't because it'd be hard looking at this all the time thinking, oh, god damn. You know what I'm saying? No, but I am a dickhead. I understand. I get it. I think that's it. That's it. I'm probably going to do a bit more training. I've got a lot of energy, believe it or not. You probably wouldn't know that to look at me. Probably think I'm a bit flat today, but I'm actually buzzing. So I'm going to get some more training in. It's a good Sunday. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to go now before I say anything that'll get my channel taken down, because trust me, I could. Until next time, like this video, drop a comment, subscribe. If you want programs, merch, straps, wraps, caps, and programs, I think I said programs, cultstrength.square.site. That's the place to be, but go to the fucking gym, baby. Let's get it.